Oh, here we go.
What's up, guys? Rare Spark here, and I'm coming at you with Spark at the Park episode 73. And in this one, we are playing with some guys from work in real life. That's right, I'm playing with Tay, God-Given Fear, two guys that I work with in real life. We play basketball almost every day during our free time at work, you know, when we have our little breaks and stuff. And you know, I found out that they played 2K on the PS4, and so we decided to jump on the park. And so this is our first game together, I believe, or third game together. God-Given Fear kept getting disconnected halfway through the games and stuff, so this was the one that he actually didn't get disconnected in, so I figured I'll do that one just so we could show off the highlights. And early on, it's like a highlight reel, but later on in the game, we get the full gameplay. I just wanted to cut out a lot of the early stuff because this video is really long. It's about 16 minutes, so definitely needed to cut it down, and I got it down to 5 minutes, so a lot was cut out, but don't worry about it. Nothing important was missed. And as you see there, getting rebounds, laying it in, doing my thing as the big man. You know, it's really tough laying it in. Rebounding at the park, rather, even as a big man. You know, I've noticed that it seems like the smaller guys have an advantage, whether it be the jumping, you know, height and stuff like that. The vertical seems to be higher on the smaller guys. As you see, I get a nice block to get that one. And they're lobbing it up to God-Given Fear. Nice little connection between Tay and God-Given Fear. God-Given Fear's got a good jumper. He's knocking it down from downtown. I'm going in the post, slamming it home with the one-handed jam. And I just wanted to quickly talk about the crazy flooding today. I didn't see them at work today, Tay and God-Given Fear, because the flooding in my town was crazy. We had 13 inches of rainfall in 4 hours. And because of this, it caused major flooding, even on the highways and everything like that. So no one really had any way to get to work. Fortunately for me, I only live 5 minutes away, so I was able to get to work today with my father and my brother. We went to work and worked a few hours. You know, we worked 5 hours like we normally do, but a lot of people were not there. We had probably half the staff, not even, that we usually do. Even a guy who has a half-hour ride from and to work actually made it to work. A little hours late, but not a big deal. He actually got stuck on the highway for about, I believe he said 3 or 4 hours, which is just crazy to think about. And then he actually had to park like 2 blocks away from our job and actually jog to work across the field that we have. We got a huge field because I work at a school, and he had to run across the schoolyard just to get to work. It was crazy flooding everywhere. There was at least 3 feet of water in almost all the low ends of the streets, and it just made it really hectic. And people are still stuck right now as I'm recording this video. One of the highways is actually still almost basically closed. It was just sitting at a standstill. People are slowly going by because the problem is during the underpasses. I don't know if you have underpasses in your highways, but basically during the underpasses, the road kind of lowers a little bit, and because of that, a lot of the water is just heading there. And so when you go through the underpasses, it's probably 3-4 feet of water, and some smaller cars get stuck. They turn off, and because of that, they have no way of really getting anywhere, so they end up getting stuck and blocking off the highway. And it's just been crazy. We've actually declared a state of emergency for Long Island, or Suffolk County, which is where I live, and it's just been it's just insane. I've never seen this amount of water in my entire life falling from the skies. 13 inches in 4 hours is just crazy to think about. You know, our drainage system here in our town is only supposed to be able to handle 5 in a 24-hour span, so you can imagine 13 in 4 hours. It's just crazy to think about. You know, I have no words for it, and I felt like I wanted to share this with you guys just because it's just crazy. You can look up pictures, look up Suffolk County rainfall or whatever, and just look up the crazy totals of rainfall and even see some crazy pictures today. You might even be able to watch the Weather Channel and see them for yourself. It's just been crazy. There was like hundreds of cars stranded on the highways and stuff like that, so it's just been an insane day. I was able to get to work, luckily, and make a few bucks, but definitely anyone that lives on Long Island, I do not advise you to go out driving, especially on the highways if you live in a highly flooded area. It's just been crazy. And that'll do it for the game. Tay ending it there with a nice jam after a nice dribble move. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Spark at the Park. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, try and hit that 100 like goal for this video. Rare Spark, out.